services include bush hog, disking, front-end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Nice looking Monday morning. Gosh, it feels like every day I'm telling you it's a nice looking day, but I'm not lying to you. It really is a beautiful looking day.
It's gorgeous.
And I know we need rain, and but at the same time, I love it when it's like this. It's just beautiful. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. How you feeling? How was your weekend?
Good.
Yeah.
Good Easter weekend. Yeah, enjoyed it.
Yeah. I drew a picture of you this weekend.
Oh, okay, great.
I think it looks like Galen.
Oh, I'm not happy with it. But,
Okay.
You know, it's hard to capture a likeness sometimes. I mean, you could trace it and it would be perfect, I guess.
Yeah, but you don't. You do.
I know it's
You don't need to trace.
I'm stubborn that
You're
way.
an artist.
But anyway, you know, when I'm drawing a lady, Galen, and it doesn't quite look like her, I'm really worried about it. But like with you and some of the other guys, I say, it's a guy. He doesn't care. So I made his head a little
Salt the count.
funky looking. The shape of your head looks a little bent over or something.
You can give me a little more hair, then it'll make up for it.
Put a baseball cap.
That's funny. Oh, yeah, put a baseball cap on. Yeah, I had one guy who had a baseball cap and he had Coca-Cola. One said, "Drink Coca-Cola" or something. It had a whole big slogan, and I said, "No, I'm just doing Coca-Cola."
Yeah, there you go.
I know it's product placement, and you're not supposed to do that, but who cares?
Yeah, that's for.
I was actually testing my ability. See can I do this Coca-Cola logo?
Yeah, you get a.
So far in the literacy thing that we're raising money for the Marion County Literacy Council with the mural, we've raised $360, Galen.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Not bad,
Yeah.
huh?
That's real good.
So you had a good weekend. You went to church. How was church?
Church was fantastic. Yeah, great service. Enjoyed it.
You know, I took Holy Communion with Robin on what day was that?
Friday. Friday night.
Great.
We went to that drive-through thing at the
Easter tableau.
Easter tableau, yeah.
Druid Hills United Methodist
You drive through, you see the Last Supper. You see people acting, you know, and they do this story of the Easter story.
Yes.
And at the end, there was a pastor saying, "If you want Holy Communion," and Robin said, "Yeah, let's do this." So I said, "Okay." So we got out and did it.
It was really incredible. It was very emotional for me. I just had never felt that before. That was pretty intense, in my opinion.
Yeah.
On my end.
I'm not a drinker, so I was praying that no person would pull me over after having had wine in me.
But they weren't wafers. They were actual huge loaves of bread, and then you broke off a piece of bread and you dunked it into the chalice with the wine, and you ate it that way, and I had never experienced that before. At my church, well, I went to sunrise service on Sunday, and we had communion, but it was the wafer and, you know, the symbol-sized glass of wine, so... Friday was amazing. Thank you, Druid Hills United Methodist Church.
So today is...
They use real wine? Mm-hmm. They didn't use real wine.
What did they use?
Where?
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what they used.
They don't use real wine.
No.
Oh, they don't?
Yes, they do.
Where? Which one are we talking about? It was two churches.
Either one.
Oh, yes, they do. I mean, my mother and I are on the guild that cleans up after the communion, and there are the actual wine bottles, and the police
the police come in and raid the place every now and then.
The pastor blesses the wine bottles before we pour them into the tiny things, and
what about
and Druid Hills was real wine.
That was
too.
real wine.
I can tell the difference.
I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know.
Our church serves actual wine, or else they serve grape juice for those that don't like to have alcohol. So we accommodate both people. So it is real wine. I've seen the bottles.
Let me hear Galen's side. Why do you think it's not, Galen?
I just assumed it wasn't. I mean, I don't think I've ever had it with real wine. I don't think I've ever taken communion with real wine.
Really? Wow.
The symbol. It's not the. Yeah.
I have no idea what I've.
I know in Catholicism it is the body of Christ and it is the blood of Christ. I do understand the difference, but I just assumed everybody did grape, something.
Well, I'm Lutheran,
So-
that's why.
Same thing. Still Protestant. Yeah.
I'll tell you a true story. Let's see, this was back in like 1975 or 76 when St. John Lutheran Church was building on to the back and everything. They invited all the people, to whoever wanted to come out and help. And of course, Ronnie went out there to help with the building, and he brought a cooler full of cold drinks. So he was a beer drinker and his friends, but I mean, you're going to help, build something on the church and everything. So he was there with his cooler of cold drinks. A couple other guys brought some coolers of beer. So he's like, yeah, man, I'm there. So we Lutherans know how to party, let me tell you. True story. Yep.
So today is Fun Fact Monday, Galen.
Woohoo!
So I have some fun facts to share with you. First, let me take a phone call. Good morning. Thank you for calling and for waiting.
Morning, all.
Hello, Hugh.
Say, I just hope that wine is red wine because it's healthier for you.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
resveratrol in
red.
it.
Robin, is it possible while you're there to get seconds?
No, they keep their eyeballs peeled on every hand that reaches for those thimbles of wine, let me tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, but no, our church does, it is actual wine. The bottles are there.
All right. You ready for today's fun facts, Galen?
Yeah, let's do it.
Every church is different.
First, how's the blood supply? That's a fact. How's the blood supply?
We're okay. We just need to keep collecting a lot of O's. So if you're an O, we still need you. So just get out there, give the life, and donate blood.
And another fact is that that segment is possible only because we have some great sponsors. And the two sponsors are Penn Flooring and Palm Garden of Ocala. Go check out the showroom at Penn Flooring at 1201 Southwest 17th Street and see how you can make your home or office more beautiful from the floor up. They are just across the McKay-Williams Bridge. If you're coming from Pine, heading down 17th Street, they'll be on the right-hand side. Palm Garden of Ocala is a health and rehabilitation center not too far from the Paddock Mall at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. They have 21st century equipment. They have top-notch staff, therapists, culinary staff, activities staff, and the place is immaculate. You are advised, go take a tour, and then you will have a place in mind when the need arises for a health or rehabilitative center. 2700 Southwest 34th Street is their address. All right, here's some fun facts for today. Today, your body is almost completely composed of different atoms than it was just 1 year ago. You have a completely new body today, Galen.
Oh, it's recycled? All right.
Something. Everything. It only takes about 1 year for 98% of the atoms in your body to be replaced.
Except for my hair.
Yeah, mine was replaced with a grayer color, I noticed.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a stupid one. You, at one time in your life, were the youngest person on the planet.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah.
And for that split second you were exiting, it's
I don't know. There
Well,
might
I
be.
did see that the oldest person on the planet died this weekend at like 117.
Oh, really?
oh
Yeah.
my.
Was he in this country or somewhere else?
I think it was this country. Maybe it was the oldest person in the United States. But you can't be upset at that point, right? I mean, if you live to 117,
Yeah.
no one should be upset that they died. They're like, 117, good for you. You should get like a round of applause.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
Well, Robin went to a funeral this past Saturday. How old was the gentleman?
78.
He was
Henry
70.
Holly, our good friend.
He was 78. And 78 doesn't seem that old, but at the same time, it's a full life. I feel like I've had a full life.
Full life.
62.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, don't come and kill me, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Say that.
Stay off of Facebook. It'll be fine.
Yeah, right. The Great Pyramids were older to Cleopatra than Cleopatra is to us.
Correct. Yeah.
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 There are more atoms in a single glass of water than there are glasses of water in every ocean on the earth. Is that right? Is that so?
I believe that.
I
sure.
guess so. You read it. I don't know.
I read it.
Right.
Yeah. However, as many atoms as
It
there
would all depend on the size of it. Now, if it's one of those thimbles that Robin serves, probably out the glass of water.
Yeah.
I'll bring the empty bottle in once it gets empty. That way I can prove it to
I
you.
believe you. I just didn't know. I just assumed everybody used sparkling water or whatever it is. Because at my church, it's not even red grape juice. It's like a white grape juice.
Oh, really?
So,
Well, that's what
I think
the
everybody assumes that Jesus served red wine. I don't know. Maybe he was a Chardonnay guy. I don't know.
well, in my church, the red is the alcoholic and the white is the non-alcoholic. So
There you go.
that's how you can tell the
I
difference.
didn't know that was still happening.
Yeah.
There you go. People taking naps in the middle of the service after that, probably.
I used to go to church with my mom.
It went right to my head.
That's why they do it toward the end.
I always thought it would be funny to have the toothpick. Just as you're leaving church on the day of communion, just have that toothpick sticking out the side of your mouth like you just came out of an Italian restaurant.
Have you ever done that?
No, but I thought it would be funny. I always try and think of funny things. I never have to go insult somebody or offend somebody.
Tell you what, today, that Pastor, that bread today was outstanding. Thank you. Yeah.
Got a sesame seed stuck in my
I left you a little something in the little extra in the plate today.
Oh, no. Okay, so there are more atoms in a single glass of water than there are glasses of water in the ocean. However, there's a however to this. There are more possible versions of a shuffled standard deck of cards than there are atoms on the entire planet. Really?
Wow.
There are more versions on 52 cards, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there's like, yeah, that probably makes sense.
Yeah. Here's
Somebody can do the math on how many combinations there are.
of all the facts on this sheet of paper, this next one is my favorite. Well, this next one is my favorite. Everything in the universe is either a potato or not a potato.
What?
That's my favorite fact. Everything in the universe is either a
Trying to figure
potato.
that out.
All right, here's-
Everything on the planet is either a potato or not a potato.
yes. Everything in the
I guess
universe.
that does make sense.
Everything
yes.
in the whole universe.
That is absolutely correct.
Everything,
I get
all
it
of
now.
God's creation is either a potato or not a
Yeah,
potato.
there's nothing that's both. What about a sweet? What about a yam? I guess that's automatically a sweet potato.
I would say so.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All right. I got it now. That takes some thinking. Okay.
It's either a potato or it's not a potato. What a cheese cheese puffs. What are they? Cheetos. What are
Not a
Cheetos?
potato.
Cheetos are not a potato.
Not any kind of a food. There's no food in those things.
There's no food in a Cheeto.
I love those.
It's not like you go out and harvest a Cheeto. Right up there with Frosted Flakes. That's not a food either.
Yeah, but it's so good.
But that's not a potato.
Corn pops. No, not.
Is there any cereal made out of potatoes?
I don't think you'd want them to get soggy.
No. Well, you have corn. It makes most cereals, right? Corn is a
Corn and wheat
Potato.
and rice.
It's not a potato.
It's corn, wheat, and rice and oats. I don't
All
remember.
right, here's another one.
No rice cereal.
Here's another fun fact for Fun Fact Monday.
Yeah.
The person closest to your right is also the person furthest to your left.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. That's what I say all the time. I'm like, hey, you're too far from my left. Can you move, please? Much better.
You're the furthest person to my left, Robin.
Is the closest to your right.
You right now. You
That's
right now
me. I
are
am.
the furthest person to my left.
That's right. Exactly.
If I went through all the people to my left and got to the last one, it would be you.
That's right.
Or you could just do a 180 and be done with it.
But then when Joe comes with Fun with Joe, he'll be the furthest person from your left.
No, he won't. Because you'll still
No,
be
he
my
won't.
you'll still be my closest person to my right.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Those factors.
He'll be the furthest person from your left.
Oh, that's right. This is a fun.
Watch this.
Barack Obama has won more Grammy Awards than Katy Perry. There's another fun fact.
Is that true?
Yes. Some
Probably a
spoken
more talented guy.
spoken word, but he still won a Grammy.
Of course. So did Hillary Clinton.
But for his book, The Audacity of Hope, is that what he got a Grammy for or something?
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe the audiobook, I don't know.
And Hillary Clinton, It
Yeah.
Takes a Village.
Hats used to be made with mercury in part of their hats, and that is where the term Mad Hatter came from.
Really?
Well, this is my favorite hat. It's killing me.
It's making me go mad. I'm a Mad Hatter. Oh, here's a good one. If bees were paid minimum wage for their work, a jar of honey would cost $182,000.
I bought some wild honey this weekend. I love wild honey.
Oh, was it good? Is it good?
I only get it locally. Well, I buy it every week. Every 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh, at the farmer's market here?
Well, I bought it. I go to the same place, this lady out in the forest.
Oh, really? Oh, I'll have to get her
Yeah.
address from you because my mom loves that kind of honey. And
Side of the road, right off the 40.
Oh, it is? Okay. Well, I'll just take a
Yeah.
trip down there next Saturday.
Next to the barbecue place out there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. My mom will appreciate that.
The next one. Geniuses are never so smart that they actually know they're a genius, but idiots sometimes think they are. That's a good one. Geniuses are never so smart that they actually know they're a genius, but idiots know they are. Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Oh, we got to put that.
Yeah, we all know those dudes.
Wow. So don't call yourself a genius, because if you do, you're an idiot.
Vinny, I'm a genius.
You know the guy who says, well, I'm a genius, just look at my IQ. Yep. All I need to know
All right. Let's see. I have to take a break, don't I? Let's see. Let me do one more before we take a break. If two babies are conceived at the same time, but one is born 2 months prematurely, that baby will be always 2 months older than the other baby.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we measure time from birth, not from conception.
Right.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
If we did, then, Roe v. Wade would go away.
That's right. That's
China
right.
does, though.
That's yeah, and
You're
they
1 year old when you're born in
and they
China.
allow abortions.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, go figure. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Monday, partly to mostly sunny and warm with a high of 81 at the coast, 87 inland. Clear to partly cloudy Monday night, lows in the upper 50s to low 60s inland, mid to upper 60s along the coast. Tuesday will be warm with sun and clouds, high 81 on the coast, 88 well inland. For Wednesday, partly sunny, just a chance of a shower in the morning along the coast, the high 81 at the coast, 86 inland. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden of Ocala is helping patients with Parkinson's disease through the Big and Loud program by working to improve function and slow decline. The Big program trains patients to make bigger movements to produce normal movements in everyday activities. And the Loud program works to improve communication by improving the voice and speech functions. Do you know a Parkinson's patient in the hospital who could benefit from the Big and Loud program at Palm Garden? Call 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
Sunrise Automotive, this is Matt.
Hey, Matt, it's Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Listen, we're going to be doing some traveling, and I need to make sure the car is in good shape.
Why don't you just bring it on by? Let us check it out. We can check all your belts, your hoses, your tires, all your fluids. In out of town, is that up north in the cold?
Yep.
Okay. Let's check your antifreeze. Also, let's make sure your washer fluid has got alcohol in it so it doesn't freeze up north, because that makes for a rotten day. And let's check your air pressure in your tires. Let's look at your brakes, make sure everything is safe and secure there. Let's go through it in just make sure everything is ready to go on the road. You due for an oil change?
Yep.
Whenever you come in to get your oil change, we always check your belts, your hoses, all your lights. We go through and make sure that everything is working properly. We check all your fluid levels. We do that every time you come in to Sunrise Automotive.
So just call you back at this number?
Yeah, just give me a call back at 690-1993 whenever you're ready to come in. And you can drop it off, leave it with us, whatever's most convenient for you. Look forward to seeing you at Sunrise Automotive.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
Car dealerships, they either want to make up for a slow weekend or keep their hot sales streak going, so they're more willing to wheel and deal on a Monday. Would you rather save 2 minutes getting to your destination faster or save a few $100s in gas and get where you're going in one piece by sticking to one lane? Most weddings back in the day were held on a weekday. In fact, nobody wanted to get married on a Saturday. And if you choose a weekday wedding now, you're going to save big.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
You're going to love your new windows and the immediate energy savings when you work with Renewal by Anderson. You'll experience legendary quality installation. Visit renewalbyanderson.com for a free in-home consultation with the pros. Right now, save 20% on every window and door, plus 20% off installation. 0% interest and 0 payments for 12 months with approved credit. Visit renewalbyanderson.com. Renewalbyanderson.com. Offer ends April 30th. License CGC 1524135.
All right, 25 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen, Unold is on the phone. Remember the important mission that Galen has each day, not just on the radio, but his entire career, is to make sure that there is a blood supply. And he comes on our show each day, not only to use his or share his radio skills, but also to remind us that there is a need for us to donate blood. So if you get a chance, go donate blood. We'll find out where the Bloodmobile is just in a little bit. Right now, we're continuing with some fun facts because today is Fun Fact Monday. And here's a fun fact, Galen. John Tyler. John Tyler? Am I saying it right? Where is it?
President?
John Tyler, yes, was the country's 10th president. He was born in the 1700s, and he has 2 living grandchildren. He has 2 living grandchildren.
2 living grandchildren.
Yes. The Tyler men, he says, the Tyler men have a habit of having kids very late in life. Lyon Gardner Tyler, one of President Tyler's 15 children, was born in 1853. He fathered Lyon Gardner Tyler Jr. in 1924, and Harrison Ruffin Tyler in 1928, and are still alive.
Wow.
Two grandchildren, John Tyler.
28, wow.
Huh.
Good for them.
But they probably have children, right?
They probably have children, yes.
So they got great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren.
Yeah, but that's not as magnificent as saying that a guy who was president in the 1700s still has 2 grandchildren alive.
Yeah, exactly.
300-year span, that's pretty good. 200, whatever. 85.
Wow.
And I'll do the last fact, one of the items of news from this morning, the new hybrid Chrysler...
I wonder if they remember their grandfather. You know what I mean?
I doubt it.
I wonder if they ever met him.
Yeah, really.
I bet they do remember him.
I don't know.
The math doesn't add up. I don't know. If they both had him late in life, let's say they had him in their 50s, had children in their... I don't know. I got to do the math on that. That's pretty incredible.
1928.
To have a 3-generation span that long is pretty incredible.
That's pretty far, yeah.
82. Yeah. They'd be 89 right now, right?
They were up there, yeah.
Yeah, they'd be 89, so that's okay.
All right, so anyway, the last fact is that the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid is going to be made available today for the first time. It gets 84 miles per gallon, using both electric power and gasoline. It uses both gas and electricity. The new Chrysler Pacific Hybrid is $41,995, Galen.
A lot of money for an ugly car.
If you get the one that uses gasoline only, it's $28,995.
Right.
So go figure if you can save. Which is more worth the amount of money you'll save on gasoline or the amount of money you'll save just by buying the cheaper car?
Yeah.
Gas is like what, $2.30 now?
Yeah,
I
got.
There's no, and let's be honest. Over the next 3 years, gas isn't going to go up.
You might be right. You might be right. All right. Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, Bloodmobile's at the Walmart in the Shores on Bahia Avenue.
Oh, okay.
All right, go donate blood if you get a chance. There is no blood supply without people donating blood. One of the things I like about this segment is that it's usually light. We have fun with this segment, and pretty much the rest of any broadcast day is all this horrible news. And almost every one of those stories, there's somebody who probably needed blood. So this is kind of an oasis from all those news stories, but at the same time, a reminder that it's us. It's only us who provide a blood supply. All right, Galen, thank you for what you do, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, you guys are the best.
All right,
bye, all.
Bye.
Fox News Radio, I'm Pat O'Neill. Cleveland police seeking 37-year-old Steve Stevens, accused of killing an elderly man and posting a video of it on Facebook. In another post, Stevens claims to have killed several others.
I killed 13 people. And I'm about to keep killing until they catch me.
Police have confirmed just the one death while warning people in surrounding states to be on alert. Vice President Mike Pence in South Korea with a message about North Korea and its ambitious nuclear weapons program.
He said talks with North Korea are still possible, but should Pyongyang reject this, it should note the strikes President Trump ordered recently in Syria and Afghanistan.
North Korea would do well not to test his resolve.
The Vice President speaking after a visit to the DMZ.
Fox's Alistair Wanklyn. Turkey's main opposition party preparing to contest referendum results that gave a narrow win to President Erdogan's wishes to expand his office's powers. Fox News, we report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what living united feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen Silver Springs. It's a new year full of good stuff and good food, so come on down to DQ at Silver Springs and start it off right, because we've got things for your heart's delight. Chicken strips and pepper gravy and slaw or chili dogs, oh so savory. Codfish and grilled burgers too, made to order just for you. Creamy and frosty, blizzards and shakes, and all kinds of flavors for goodness sakes. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call.